everybody. She's been playing a room on the strip for 10 years in Vegas. Every night she looks in the mirror, but she only ages. She's been reading about Nashville and all the records, and everybody's buying. She said, I'm a simple girl myself, grew up on Long Island. So she packs her bag to try her hand. Said this might be her last chance. She's gone country. Look at him move. She's gone country. Back to the roots. She's gone country. A new kind of suit. She's gone country. Here she goes. Well, the folk seems dead, but he's holding out in the village. He's been writing songs, speaking out against wealth and privilege. He said, I don't believe in money, but a man can make him a killing. 'Cause some of that stuff don't sound much different than Dylan. I hear down there, it's changed, you see. They're not as backwards as they used to be. They gone country. Look at him move. She's gone country. Back to his roots. He's gone country. A new kind of suit. He's gone country. Here he comes. He commutes to L.A., but he's got a house in the valley. Here the bills are piling up and the stock scene just ain't on the rally. He said, honey, I'm serious, composed of his voice and conversation. But with the crime and the small these days, this ain't no place for children. It sounds so easy, it shouldn't take long. Be back in the money before too long. It's gone country. Look at him boots. He's gone country. Back to his roots. He's gone country. A new kind of suit. He's gone country. Here he comes. He's gone country. A new kind of walk. He's gone country. A new kind of talk. He's gone country. Look at him boots. He's gone country. Back to his roots. He's gone country. Everybody's gone country. Yeah, world is gone country. He's gone country. Oh yeah, little Alan Jackson to get us started off with. Thank y'all very much. Come on in. Have a seat, guys. Have a seat. The air conditioner's on and the beer is cold. Do a little Mo Bandy. Who was once bull-looking son of a gun? Now who keeps a pipe hid behind shoe number one? Who's riding now till a pretty girl rode into the ground? Any kid knows where to find me. I'm Bandy the Rodeo Clown. In the roping and the riding, I was closing in on number one. But in dreams at night I ride on that silver saddle I never won. Since she left me, the whiskey takes me to the rodeo ground, where the cowboys think I'm handy, but I'm Bandy the Rodeo Clown. broke a whole lot more than this old cowboy's bone. But the tears on my makeup melt my painted smile into a frown. Yeah, any kid knows where to find me. I'm Mandy the Rodeo Clown. In the roping and the riding, till I was closing in on #1. But in dreams at night I ride on that silver saddle I never won. Since she led me the whiskey, takes me to the rodeo ground, where the cowboys think I'm handy, but I'm Mandy the Rodeo Clown. Yeah, I can ride a roll, both in the Bronx knew I was born. It was the ride that woman took me on, broke a whole lot more than this old cowboy's bones. But the tears on my makeup melt my painted smile into a frown. Yeah, the crowd thinks I'm a dandy, but I'm Mandy the Rodeo Clown. Yeah, all the cowboys think I'm handy, I'm Dandy the Rodeo Clown. Yeah, a little Moke Bandy. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Guys, where y'all from? Seattle. I'm sorry about that. My daughter actually lived in Seattle for about 10 years. She just moved to Virginia. She's with Amazon. Yeah, Amazon. She moved to Virginia. She was actually here in Nashville for about 6 months, and she just went back to Virginia. Amazon Web Services, yes, ma'am. Oh. Oh, okay. Well, she's been there a couple of years, I guess. Awesome. That is awesome. Well, I retired from the state of Florida. I had 26 and a half years. So I play music for a living now. There you go. It doesn't hurt. Y'all got something you want to hear? A favorite artist or something? No, I sure don't. Yeah. Yeah. I can do some David Allen Coe. All right. Well, I get stumped very often, but I know a lot of older stuff too. Yep. Oh, I like Jerry Jeff too. Do some David Allen Coe by request. Jack Daniels, if you please, knock me to my knees. You're the only friend there has ever been that didn't do me wrong. Jack Daniels, if you please, knock me to my knees. You can kill this pain that's driving me insane since my baby's gone. Cigarettes and whiskey calm my shaking hands. I just lost a lover to a one-night stand. Something temporary, too late I had to learn. Someone from the past said it wouldn't last, the game I couldn't learn. Jack Daniels, if you please, knock me to my knees. You're You're the only friend there has ever been that didn't do me wrong. Jack Daniels, if you please, knock me to my knees. Help me kill this pain that's driving me insane since my baby's gone. Promises were broken, dreams were left to die. Empty words were spoken, a tear left in my eye. Something temporary, too late I had to learn. Help me ease this pain that's driving me insane since my baby's gone. Jack Daniels, if you please, knock me to my knees. You're the only friend there has ever been since my baby's gone. Jack Daniels, if you please, knock me to my knees. Help me kill this pain that's driving me insane since my baby's gone. Yeah, you can kill this pain that's driving me insane since my baby's gone. Jack Daniels, if you please. Yeah. It's been a while since I've done that one. That's one of my favorite David songs. Yes, sir. A lot of people use tabs. I make my own list, and it's a PDF is what it is. I make my list. And then I put if I'm not real familiar with the words, I usually just put them on there for a guide. I usually know most of them anyway. But sometimes when I'm playing, I get a little brain fart. You know.
Yeah, I just wanted to see a lot of people had that, that presentation. I use this one that looks like a stage monitor. And I run, same thing, I put PDF.
Yeah. Yep.
And I have a hotel.
Yeah.
I just scroll up and down.
Oh, that's kind of nice.
It
Yeah.
is nice, expensive, nice, but the only problem is I can't get the stuff real quick.
Yeah.
I gotta way up start from the beginning
Yeah.
of it, and I got pedals that go from the back end.
Yeah.
You just can't, and I got over 200 songs.
I use Guitar Tab a little bit, but I also play in a band, and I play bass in the band. I'll use it more there. But for me, I just use a Word document, and I make it a PDF. Yeah. No, you're fine. You're fine. I don't mind sharing my information with you. I don't have that much to share, but I don't mind sharing. Well, there's a big brown cloud in the city. All the countryside is a sin. Yeah, you gotta fly too high to give up. It's gotta come down again. When the worldwide war is over and done, the dream of peace comes through. We'll all be drinking that free bubble up and eating that rainbow stew. When they find out how to burn water and the gasoline car is gone, when the airplane rides without any fuel and the sunlight heats our home. Yeah, one of these days when the air clears up, the sun comes shining through, we'll all be drinking that free bubble up and eating that rainbow stew. Eating rainbow stew with a silver spoon underneath the skies of blue. Yeah, we'll all be drinking that free bubble up and eating that rainbow stew. You don't have to get high to get happy. Just think about what's in store. When the people all doing that they ought to be doing, and they won't be a booing no more. When the president comes through the White House door, does what he says he'll do, yeah, we'll all be drinking that free bubble up and eating that rainbow stew. Eating rainbow stew with a silver spoon underneath the skies of blue. Yeah, we'll all be drinking that free bubble up and eating that rainbow stew. Eating rainbow stew with a silver spoon underneath the skies of blue. Yeah, we'll all be drinking that free bubble up and eating that rainbow stew. Yeah, we'll all be drinking that free bubble up and eating that rainbow stew. Yeah, a little Merle Haggard there, a little rainbow stew. Slow it down and do a little Daryl Singletary. It's one of my favorites that he did. She'd come home at 6 a.m. and swear that she had been out with friends, and I let her lie. I let her lie. And in the glare of the morning sun, she swore that I was her only one, and I let her lie. I let her lie. 'Cause the truth was too hard to handle, and I couldn't bear to lose that girl. She was this small town scandal, but she was my only world. And one cherry night she confessed her sins and vowed that she would never cheat again, and I let her lie. I let her lie. And though she tried, she could not change, and I only have myself to blame, 'cause I let her lie. I let her lie. But the truth was too hard to handle, and I could not bear to lose that girl. She was this small town scandal, but she was my only world. And on the day she left, no words were said. She was lying asleep in our double bed, and I let her lie. I let her lie. I let her lie. I let her lie. I just let her lie. Yeah, a little Daryl Singletary. That's a great song. Sure is. Do a little cowboy song. Welcome to Alan Jackson's, guys. My name is Dwayne Langston. I'm going to be up here till about 2 o'clock this afternoon. If you got something you want to hear, something on your mind, if I can play it for you, I'd be glad to do it. Jerry Jeff. I might have to think about that one. I used to do a couple of his, but it's been a while. I used to do Up Against the Wall, Redneck. It's been a long time, though. I may not be able to pull that off. I'll think of something, though. Yeah. All right. Every time I fall, I get back up again. I cinch my saddle up, find me another wind. Let it take me where it wants to go. Another one-horse town, another damn no rodeo. I know this life is crazy, but I'll be home soon, baby. I'll ride in on a sunny day, sing you a song, steal your heart away like a cowboy. I'll hang my head like I'm here for a while, kick off your boots and drive like a cowboy. I keep your picture tucked inside my old hat. Yeah, it brings me luck. I need me a bunch of that. This midnight winding road, yeah, it runs through my blood, and I won't give it up like I said I would. I know it's hard on you, like I always do. I ride in on a sunny day, sing you a song, steal your heart away like a cowboy. I'll hang my head like I'm here for a while, kick off your boots and drive you wild like a cowboy. Baby, you know I can't stay long. You wake up, I'll be gone. Until then, I'll hold on like a cowboy, like a cowboy. Every time I fall, I get back up again. I cinch my saddle up and find me another win. Yeah, like a cowboy. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. George Strait. Yes, I can do you some George Strait. How about that? This is George Strait's first #1 hit. Nickels and dimes, memories of mine. He's on her mind once again. The same old stew, the same old fool. Played by the rules but didn't win. There's an old love in his heart that he can't lose. He tried forgetting, but it just ain't no use. He's got a fool-hearted memory that it won't let him see that she walked out the door. He's got a fool-hearted memory. He sits patiently here every night so it can fool him more. She was his girl, his only world. That string of pearls that slipped away 1,000 times, 1,000 times. He doesn't mind what they say. He fills the jukebox, then he plays that same old song. He fills his glass, and then he turns her memory on. It's just a fool-hearted memory that he won't let him see that she walked out the door. He's got a fool-hearted memory. He sits patiently here every night so it can fool him more. He's got a fool-hearted memory. It won't let him see that she walked out the door. He's got a fool-hearted memory. He sits patiently here every night so it can fool him more. Yeah, a little George Strait there, a little fool-hearted memory. All right. Ooh, do a little Vern Gosdin. They got a vintage Victoria 1951, full of my favorite records that I grew up on. They got old Hanky Lefty and there's B-24. Set 'em up, Joe, and play walking the floor. Set 'em up, Joe, and play walking the floor. I'm gonna spend the night like every night before. I'm gonna play me tea and then I'll play 'em some more. I gotta have a shot of those old Troubadours. Set 'em up, Joe, and play walking the floor. Set 'em up, Joe, and play walking the floor. All my neon neighbors, they like what I play, 'cause they heard it every night since she went away. Every day they replace old B-24, 'cause every night I run a needle through walking the floor. Every night I run a needle through walking the floor. I'm gonna spend the night like every night before. I'm gonna play E.T. and then I'll play 'em some more. I gotta have a shot of those old Troubadours. Set 'em up, Joe, and play walking the floor. I said set 'em up, Joe, and play walking the floor. All my neon neighbors, they like what I play, 'cause they've heard it every night since you walked away. Every day they replace old B-24, 'cause every night I run a needle through walking the floor. Every night I run a needle through walking the floor. I'm gonna spend the night like every night before. I'm gonna play E.T. and then I'll play 'em some more. I gotta have a shot of those old Troubadours. Set 'em up, Joe, and play walking the floor. I said set 'em up, Joe, and play walking the floor. Set 'em up, Joe, and play walking the floor. Set 'em up, Joe, and play walking the floor. Yeah, little Vern Gosden on a Tuesday. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. About a little Waylon Jennings. Greyhound bus, I'm traveling this morning. I'm going to Freeport down in New Orleans. Been traveling these highways, I've been doing things my way. It's been making me lonesome. Hair was jet black and her name was Jolene. Thought she was the cream of the Basin Street Queen, and she got tired of the smoky white dream, and to make her feel lonesome. We got together and we cast in our trees, gave them to some beggar who was mumbling in the streets. There ain't no escaping from the snowy white dream, born looking lonesome. I'm going to love the Lord of my soul. I said, do right, dear Lord, please do right by me. Yeah, I'm so tired of being lonesome on Randy, on the Greyhound bus. Yeah, Lord, I'm traveling this morning. I'm going to Shreveport, down in New Orleans. Been traveling these highways, I've been doing things my way. Yeah, it's making me lonesome on Randy. Yeah, it's making me lonesome on Randy. Yeah, I'm tired of being lonesome on Randy. Yeah, little Waylon Jennings. I don't mind at all. Yep. He's written a lot of good stuff for other people too. Yeah. He's got some really good stuff. He wrote a hit for George Strait, "Give It Away." He wrote that. I'm trying to think of some other stuff that he wrote for other people. No, if I don't know it, I'll tell you. If I can do it, if I've even tried it once or twice before, I'll give it a shot. Ain't a problem. I said, Grandpa, what's this picture here? It's all black and white. It ain't real clear. He said, is that you? I said, yeah, I was 11. Times were hard back in New Orleans and Memphis. See, I'm using that app now, and it's not working well for me. I said, Grandpa, what's this picture here? He said, only black and clear. He said, is that you? I said, yeah, I was 11. Yeah, times were tough back in 35. Yeah, that's me and Uncle Joe just trying to survive a cotton farm in the Great Depression. And if it looks like we were scared to death, like a couple of kids just trying to face each other, you should have seen it in color. Picture's worth 1,000 words, but you can't be what those shades of gray keep covered. You should have seen it in color. Yeah, this one here's my favorite one. He's leaning among the light of the sun. It's wintertime. You can almost see my breath. That was my old tail-gunner, little Bobby McGee. Was a high school teacher from New Orleans, and he had my back through the day we left. And if it looked like we were scared to death, like a couple of kids just trying to save each other, you should have seen it in color. A picture's worth 1,000 words, but you can't see what those shades of gray keep covered. You should have seen it in color. Yeah, this one is my favorite one. This is me and Grandma in the morning sun, all dressed up as said our vows. You can't tell it here, but it was hot that June. Roses were red and the skies were blue. Look at that smile, I was so proud. That's the story of my life, right there in black and white. And if it looks like we were scared to death, like a couple of kids just trying to save each other, you should have seen it in color. A picture's worth 1,000 words, but you can't see what those shades of gray keep covered. You should have seen it in color. You should have seen it in color. Yeah. Well, I didn't know that as good as I thought I did, but I appreciate that. I play in a band, like I said, and the other guy sings that song. I play it all the time, but I don't sing it. Well, I appreciate that. I'm going to have to get that out and dust it off. Do a little Gary Allen for you. There's a plane flying out of here tonight, destination New Orleans. Boss man says my big promotion right there on the line. This is right where I need to be. Lately I've been on this road much more than I've been home. All this leaving her alone is killing me. And holding her right now has got me thinking more and more. This is right where I need to be. When I hear her, I can see her, I can smell her sweet perfume. I can feel her skin against me when I sleep. Or I won't miss her, I can kiss her anytime that I want you. Yeah, this is right where I need to be. Is right where I need to be. Yeah. There's a plane flying out of here tonight with an empty first class seat. I finally got all of my priorities in line. This is right where I need to be. When I hear her, I can see her, I can smell her sweet perfume. I can feel her skin against me when I sleep. Where I won't miss her, I can kiss her anytime that I want you. Yeah, this is right where I need to be. Yeah, this is right where I need to be. When I hear her, I can see her, I can smell her sweet perfume. I can feel her skin against me when I sleep. I can kiss her, I can miss her anytime that I want you. Yeah, this is right where I need to be. Yeah, this is right where I need to be. Yeah, this is right where I need to be. Yeah, this is right where I need to be. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, a little Gary Allen. Boy, I tell you, I forget things so badly. How about a little Alan Jackson, since we're at Alan Jackson's Good Time Bar? Don't rock the jukebox. I hear some Jones. My heart ain't ready for the Rolling Stones. I don't feel like rocking since my baby's gone. Don't rock the jukebox, play me a country song. And before you drop that quarter, keep one thing in mind. You got a heartbroken hillbilly standing here in line. I've been down and lonely ever since you left. Before you spend your money, please make one request. And don't rock the jukebox, I want to hear some Jones. My heart ain't ready for the Rolling Stones. I don't feel like rocking since my baby's gone. Don't rock the jukebox, play me a country song. And before you drop that quarter, keep one thing in mind. You got a heartbroken hillbilly standing here in line. I've been down and lonely ever since you left. Before you spend your money, baby, make that one request. And don't rock the jukebox, I want to hear some Jones. My heart ain't ready for the Rolling Stones. I don't feel like rocking since my baby's gone. Don't rock the jukebox, play me a country song. Well, I ain't got nothing against rock and roll, but my heart's been broken. I need a song to slow. Ain't nothing like a steel guitar without a memory. Yeah, in your money, play a song for me. And don't rock the jukebox, I want to hear some Jones. My heart ain't ready for the Rolling Stones. I don't feel like rocking since my baby's gone. Don't rock the jukebox, play me a country song. Don't rock the jukebox, play me a country song. Yeah, don't rock that jukebox. Little live Alan Jackson music here at Alan Jackson's Good Time Bar right here on Broadway. My name is Dwayne Langston. I'm going to be up here till about 2 o'clock, so if you got something you want to hear, if I can play it for you, I'll be glad to give it a shot. Don't forget to be kind to your bartender back there. She is going to be working hard for you all day. That's Erica back there. She's my partner in crime on Tuesdays. And if y'all are in town, I'm going to be on the second floor tomorrow night from 4 to 8. So if you like what you hear, come hear some more a little later on. Do a little George Strait. I still feel 25. Most of the time, I still raise a little Cain with a boy. Honky tonks and pretty women. Lord, I'm still right there with him, singing above the crowd and the noise. Sometimes I feel like Jesse James, still trying to make a name, knowing nothing is gonna change what I am. I was a young troubadour when I wrote it on a song. I'll be an old troubadour when I'm gone. Yeah, well, the truth about a mirror is that damn old mirror don't always tell the whole truth. Like what is deep inside or read between the lines, and it's really no reflection of my youth. Sometimes I feel like Jesse James, still trying to make a name, knowing nothing is gonna change what I am. I was a young troubadour when she wrote it on a song. I'll be an old troubadour when I'm gone. Sometimes I feel like Jesse James, still trying to make a name, knowing nothing is gonna change what I am. I was a young troubadour when I wrote it on a song, and I'll be an old troubadour when I'm gone. Hey, I was a young troubadour when I wrote it on a song, and I'll be an old troubadour when I'm gone. Yeah, little George Strait. I'd like to welcome all the newcomers to Alan Jackson's Good Time Bar. My name is Dwayne Langston. I'm going to be up here till, oh, thank you. Where are y'all from? Where y'all from? East Tennessee. All right, so y'all local kind of, sort of, in a way, but not really, huh? Sevierville, all right. Well, I kind of figured that. Maybe around Boston, maybe? Oh, not Boston. Oh. You're not a Jet fan, are you? All right. Hey, Mr. New York, you're not a New York Jet fan, are you? Y'all are? Oh, man. I had hope for you, and then you just blew it. Titan fan, all right, very good, very good. All right, very good. We're on the same page now. Do some Johnny Cash. Well, I taught the weeping willow how to cry, cry, cry. And I'll show the clouds how to cover up a clear blue sky. For the tears I cry for that woman are gonna flood you, big river. And I'm gonna sit right here until I die. Well, I met her accidentally in St. Paul, Minnesota. It tore me up every time I heard her drawl, southern drawl. Then I heard my dream was back downstream to Borden in Devonport. And I followed you, big river, when you called. Then you took me to St. Louis later on down the river. Freighter said she's been here, but she's gone, boy, she's gone. Then I found a trail in Memphis, and she just walked up the block. She raised a few eyebrows, then went on down the low. Hey, won't you batten down my Baton Rouge River Queen, roll it on. It'll take that woman on down to New Orleans, New Orleans. Go on, I've had enough, done my blues back in the Gulf. Yes, she loves you, big river, more than me. Now I taught the weeping willow how to cry, cry, cry. And I showed the clouds how to cover up a clear blue sky. But the tears cry for that woman are gonna flood you, big river. And I'm gonna sit right here until I die. Yeah, now I'm gonna sit right here until I die. Yeah, little Johnny Cash floating down that big river. How about a little Joe Diffie? Guys, my name is Dwayne Langston, and I am from Florida originally. I live here in Hermitage, Tennessee now. If you got any requests, I'll be glad to play them for you. I can do anything from around Mel Tillis on up to about Blackberry Smoke. So if you got something in mind, if I can do it, I'll be glad to try it for you. I do work for tips, and I do appreciate your generosity. But first of all, I ask that you be kind to your bartender back there. Erica, she's working so hard for you today. Do a little Joe Diffie. They were farm kids way down in Dixie. They met in high school in the 60s. Everyone knew it was love from the start. One July in the midnight hour, they climbed upon the water tower, stood on the rail and painted a 10-foot heart in John Deere green. On the hot summer night, he wrote Billy Bob loved Charlene in letters 3 foot high, and the whole town said the boy should use red, but it looked good to Charlene in John Deere green. They settled down on 80 acres, raising sweet corns, kids and the maters. They went together like a hand and a glove. On a clear day on their front yard, if you look and know what to look for, off to the east you can still read his words of love in John Deere green. On the hot summer night, he wrote Billy Bob loved Charlene in letters 3 foot high, and the whole town said the boy should have used red, but it looked good to Charlene in John Deere green. Now more than once this town has discovered paint, no there it ain't no use. There ain't no pain in this world that'll cover if the heart keeps showing through. In John Deere green, on a hot summer night, he wrote Billy Bob loved Charlene in letters 3 foot high, and the whole town said the boy should have used red, but it looked good to Charlene in John Deere green. John Deere green. Yeah, a little John Deere green. Thank you so much. We got any Alan Jackson fans in here? Anybody like Alan Jackson? Come on. Come on, y'all can do better than that. Alan Jackson. All right. How about a little, this is one of the most requested Alan Jackson songs that we get here at Alan Jackson's Good Time Bar. This one's called Chattahoochee. Way down yonder on the Chattahoochee, it gets hotter than a hoochie coochie. We laid rubber on the Georgie asphalt, got a little crazy, but we never got caught. Down by the river on the Friday night, a pyramid of cans in a pale moonlight. Talk about cars, dream about women, never had a plan, yet a living for the minute. Hey, way down yonder on the Chattahoochee, never knew how much that muddy water meant to me. I learned how to swim and I learned who I was, a lot about living and a little about love. Well, they called to the windows in my old Chevy. I was wasn't willing, but she wasn't ready. So I settled for a burger and a grape snow cone. I dropped her off early, but I didn't go home. Down by the river on the Friday night, a pyramids of cans in a pale moonlight. Talk about cars, dream about women. Never had a plan, yet living for the minute. Hey, way down yonder on the Chattahoochee, never knew how much a muddy water meant to me. Learned how to swim and learned who I was. A lot about living and a little about love. Way down yonder on the Chattahoochee, where it gets hotter than a hoochie coochie. We laid rubber on the Georgia asphalt, got a little crazy, but we never got caught. Down by the river on the Friday night, a pyramid of cans in a pale moonlight. Talk about cars, dream about women. Never had a plan, yet living for the minute. And way down yonder on the Chattahoochee, never knew how much the muddy water meant to me. I learned how to swim and I learned who I was. A lot about living and a little about love. Down by the river on the Friday night, a pyramid of cans in a pale moonlight. We talk about cars, dream about women. Never had a plan, yet living for the minute. Way down yonder on the Chattahoochee, never knew how much the muddy water meant to me. I learned how to swim and I learned who I was. A lot about living and a little about love. A lot about living and a little about love. Yeah! Chattahoochee, yeah. Thank you so much. Guys, if y'all got anything in the world you want to hear, if I can play it for you, I will. You can come on up here and talk to me and make a request, or you can scan that code on the TV there or on your tabletop, and it'll shoot you right to a set of songs that I do, and it'll shoot that song right on up to my telephone. You don't even have to get out of that hard chair back there. Do a little bit of Keith Whitley. Where there's a cloud don't mean there's rain. There's tears in my eyes don't mean there's pain. Don't flatter yourself, I'm over you. 'Cause things aren't always what they seem. You can't believe everything you read all over my face. I'm over you. Well, you heard I'm drinking more than I should, and I ain't been looking all that good. Somebody told you I was taking it rough. Well, why they making those stories up when I'm over you? There were times if you had been around that you would have seen me broken down. Hey, but now you won't, 'cause I'm over you. So if I seem just a little bit cold, it only means that you lost the hold that you had on me, 'cause I'm over you. Well, you heard I'm drinking more than I should, and I ain't been looking all that good. Somebody told you I was taking it rough. Well, why they making those stories up? And I'm over you. Yeah, you heard I'm drinking more than I should, and I ain't been looking all that good. Somebody told you I was taking it rough. Well, why they making those stories up? I'm over you. I'm over you. I'm over you. Yeah, a little Keith Whitley. I'm over you. Yeah. Do a little Midland. One more night, one more down, one more round. The first one in, the last one out. Giving this town lots to talk about. They don't know, but they don't know. People say I've got a drinking problem. That ain't no reason to stop. People saying I've hit rock bottom just 'cause I'm living on the rocks. It's a broken-hearted thinking problem, pulling up the bottle off the wall. People say I've got a drinking problem. I've got no problem drinking at all. People talking, drawing conclusions. They call it a problem, I call it a solution. Last call gets later and later. I come in here so I don't have to hate her. The same old folks, the same old songs, the same old blue neon, the same old buzz. Just because people say I've got a drinking problem, that ain't no reason to stop. People saying I've hit rock bottom just 'cause I'm living on the rocks. It's a broken-hearted thinking problem, pulling at the bottle off the wall. People say I've got a drinking problem. I've got no problem drinking at all. People talking, drawing conclusions. They call it a problem, I call it a solution. Sitting here with all my grand illusions. They call it a problem, I call it a solution. Oh, it's just a solution. It's just a solution. It's a broken-hearted thinking problem, pulling at the bottle off the wall. People say I've got a drinking problem. I've got no problem drinking at all. People talking, drawing conclusions. They call it a problem, I call it a solution. Sitting here with all my grand illusions. They call it a problem, I call it a solution. Yeah, a little Midland for you right there. Thank you. Thank you so much. Do what now? All right, there you go. I drink one too, but I don't have one. So I just wish I had some money in the bank here. That's what I'm going to play right now. Well, it's Friday night, baby, get ready, set, go. Gonna take you to the Crystal and a picture show. Well, I'm saving all my money on a wedding ring. I want this look to be a lasting thing. Right at the top, that's where you rank. Honey, yours better than money in the bank. Wish I had me a bass boat and a Z28, but I guess all that stuff is gonna have to wait. 'Cause the saving on a washer and a wedding ring, I want this look to be a lasting thing. Right at the top, that's where you rank. Honey, your love's better than money in the bank. And though things are tight and times are tough, he would give me the machine if I give you up. I just looked him in the eye and I said, no thanks, honey, your love's better than money in the bank. Honey, your love's better than money in the bank. Little John Anderson. Yeah, thank you so much. I do appreciate the tip, too. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. I'm going to do a little John Denver for you. How about that? I bet somebody in here has heard this one once or twice, maybe. Almost heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountain, Shenandoah River. Life is old there, older than the trees, younger than the mountains, blowing like a breeze. Country roads take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home down country road. Around her, the miner's lady, a stranger to blue water, dark and dusty, painted on the sky, a misty taste of moonshine, a teardrop in my eye. Country roads take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, take me home down country roads. Thank you. I hear a voice in the morning, how she calls me. The radio reminds me of my home far away. And driving down this road, I feel a feeling that I should have been home yesterday. Yesterday, country roads take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home down country road. I hear a voice in the morning, how she calls me. The radio reminds me of my home far away. And driving down this road, I get a feeling that I should have been home yesterday. Yesterday, country roads take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home down country roads. Take me home down country road. Take me home down country road. Yeah. You outlasted everybody. How about that? Yep. Oh, yeah. Uh-huh. Yep. No, you should be able to scan that code. It should bring you up to it. Huh. Yeah, I get requests on it all the time, so I'm... Well, hey, that works better for me because then I can get my truck out of the garage for it when I go home. Yep. Do you play every week? Oh, that's awesome. Yeah. A lot of guys down here do 4 or 5 shows a day. I can't do that. I can do 2 maybe. If I have a little bit of a break, I can do 2. I did 2 last week, and I was done at the end of the day. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I do a 3-hour set when I do play down here, but when I play upstairs, it's 4s. So, yeah, lot of difference in a 3 and a 4. Yeah, do. I wasn't born for digging deep holes. I wasn't made for paving long roads, and I ain't cut out to climb high line poles, but I'm pretty good at drinking beer. I ain't the type to work in a bank. I ain't no good at slapping on paint, and I don't have the knack for making motors crank, but I'm pretty good at drinking beer. So hand me one more, that's what I'm here for. I'm built for having a ball. I love the nightlife, I love my Bud Light, I like it cold and tall. I ain't much for mowing thick grass. I do slow to work too fast. I don't do windows, so honey, don't ask, but I'm pretty good at drinking beer. A go-getter, perhaps I'm not. I ain't known for doing a lot. I do my best work when the weather is hot, 'cause I'm pretty good at drinking beer. So hand me one more, that's what I'm here for. I'm built for having a ball. I love the nightlife, I love my Bud Light, I like cold and tall. I ain't much for mowing thick grass. I work too slow to work too fast. I don't do windows, so honey, don't ask, and I'm pretty good at drinking beer. A go-getter, perhaps I'm not. I ain't known for doing a lot, and I do my best work when the weather is hot, but I'm pretty good at drinking beer. Well, hand me one more, that's what I'm here for. I'm built for having a ball. I love the nightlife, I love the Bud Light, I like cold and tall. I ain't born for digging deep holes. I ain't made for paving long roads. I ain't cut out to climb high-line poles. Hey, I'm pretty good at drinking beer. Yes, sir, I am. I'm pretty good at drinking beer. Erica, I'm pretty good at drinking beer. I just seeing if you were listening. I do that every now and then to make sure everybody's paying attention. I used to be 21 and skinny. Now, I'm 51 and fat. I'm fluffy. That's right. So am I. since the days of old, men would search for wealth untold, dig for silver and for gold, and leaving empty holes. Way down south in the Everglades, where the black water rolls and the sawgrass plays, the eagle flies and the otter plays in the land of the Seminole. So blow, blow, Seminole wind, blow like you're never gonna blow again. I'm calling to you like a long lost friend, but I know who you are. So blow, blow from the Okeechobee all the way up to Micanopy, blow across the home of the Seminole, the alligators in the guard. Progress came and it took its toll, and in the name of flood control, they made their plans and they drained the land. Now the glades are going dry. The last time I walked in the swamp, I sat up on the cypress stump. I listened close and I heard the ghost of Osceola cry. So blow, blow, Seminole wind, blow like you're never gonna blow again. I'm calling to you like a long lost friend, but I know who you are. Blow, blow from the Okeechobee all the way up to Micanopy, blow across the home of the Seminole, the alligator in the guard. Progress came and it took its toll, and in the name of flood control, they made the plans and they drained the land. Now the glades are going dry. And last time I walked in the swamp, I stood up on the cypress stump. I listened close and I heard the ghost of Osceola cry. So blow, blow, Seminole wind, blow like you're never gonna blow again. I'm calling to you like a long lost friend, but I know who you are. And blow, blow from the Okeechobee all the way up to Micanopy, blow across the home of the interval, the alligators in the guard. Yeah, I'm from Florida, and I've actually been to Micanopy, and I've actually been to Okeechobee. Next time I go, you're more than welcome to come on. Said you're more than welcome to come next time I come. Oh, yeah, sure. No, it's okay. I thought you said, can you go with me next time I go? I said, sure, you can go. Yep. Yep. I don't. I do. Yeah. Yeah, I could do. Yeah, I could do that. I could do Poncho and Lefty for you. Yeah, I did know that too. Oh, I didn't know. Well, I didn't know that. Come on in, guys. Come on in. Come on in. I like doing what people want to hear because then, well, it's not just that. I don't play just for the money. I love to play for people that are listening. I really do. The money's nice, though, but that's not why I do it. Yes, it does. Living on the road, my friend, gonna keep you free and clean. Now you wear your skin like iron and your breath as hard as kerosene. Weren't your mama's only boy, but her favorite one it seemed. Began to cry when you said goodbye. You sank into your dream. Pancho was a bandit boy, his horse as fast as polished steel. He wore his gun outside his pants for all the honest world to feel. Pancho met his match, you know, on the deserts down in Mexico. Nobody heard his dying word. Oh, but that's the way it goes. All the federales say they could have had him any day. They only let him slip away. Out of kindness, I suppose. Lefty can't sing the blues all night long like he used to. But Dustin Pancho been down south, he ended up in Lefty's mouth. The day they played for Pancho Low, Lefty split for Ohio, where he got the bread to go. Ain't nobody knows. All the federales say they could have had him any day. They only let him slip away. Out of kindness, I suppose. The poets tell how Pancho fell. The Lefty's living in a cheap hotel. The desert's quiet and Cleveland's cold. So the story ends, we're told. Pancho needs your prayers, it's true. But save a few for Lefty too. He only did what he had to do. Now he's growing old. All the federales say they could have had him any day. They only let him go so long. Out of kindness, I suppose. A few great federales say they could have had him any day. They only let him slip away. Out of kindness, I suppose. Yeah. Little Merlin Willie. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you. City sun goes down tonight, making ways for neon lights. Country boys looking at the moon. City girl is dressed just right. He may stay out late tonight. Country boy just plowed today till noon. Birmingham to Ohio, how they met nobody knows. Every now and then they get together. She used to want to climb the walls. She's never really been loved at all, not until whole country came. town. He's the first one to the room. Ice and drinks will be up soon. Everything is perfect when she walks in. They kiss and hold each other tight. They know what's in store tonight. They're not someplace they have never been. From Birmingham to Ohio, how they met nobody knows. But every now and then they get together. Used to want to climb the walls, never really been loved at all. Not until whole country came to town. From Birmingham to Ohio, how they met nobody knows. But every now and then they get together. She used to want to climb the wall. He's never really been loved at all. Not until whole country came to town. Not until whole country came to town. Not until whole country came to town. Yeah, a little Mark Chestnut. Thank you. Thank you so much. Hey, guys, welcome to Alan Jackson's Good Time Bar. How are y'all today? Say, yeah. All right. Do a little Alan Jackson since we're at Alan Jackson's Good Time Bar. Mr. Jackson's been really good to me. This is my second year playing on the acoustic set. I do appreciate his kindness. This one's called The Drive. Red, the stripe was white, it was 18 feet, about a stern light. Second hand from a dealer in Atlanta, I rode up with Daddy when he went there to get her. Put on a shine, put on a motor built out of love, made for the water. Ran her for years till the transom got rotten. A piece of my childhood will never be forgotten. It was just an old plywood bump, a 75 Johnson with an electric choke. A young boy, two hands on the wheel. I can't replace the way it made me feel, and I would steer it sharp, keep it wide. He said, you gave me the way an old wood boat rides. Just a little leg across the Alabama line, but I was king of the ocean when Daddy let me drive. Just an old half-ton short-bed Ford my uncle bought new back in '64. My daddy got it right 'cause the engine was smoking, a couple of burnt valves, and he had it going. He let me drive her when we haul off a load down a dirt strip where we don't trash off Big Bend Road. I'd sit up in the seat and stretch my feet out through the pedal, smiling like a hero that just received his medal. It was just an old hand-me-down Ford, 3-speed on the column and a dent in the door. A young boy, two hands on the wheel. I can't replace the way it made me feel, and I would steer it left, keep it right. He said, a little slower, son, now you're doing just fine. Just a dirt road with trash on each side, but I was Mario Andretti when Daddy let me drive. daughters of my own. I let them drive my old Jeep down the pasture at her home. Maybe one day they'll reach back in their files and pull out that old memory and think of me and smile and say, it was just an old worn out Jeep, rusty old floorboards hot on my feet. A young girl, 2 hands on the wheel. I can't replace the way it made me feel, and I was steering left, steering right. Straighten up, girl, now you're doing just fine. Just a little valley by the river where we ride, but I was high on a mountain when Daddy let me drive. Oh, he let me drive. Daddy let me drive. It was just an old plywood boat, a 75 Johnson electric choke. Little Alan Jackson for you at Alan Jackson's Good Time Bar. I'd like to welcome all the newcomers. Come on in, have a good seat. If you got something you want to hear, my name is Dwayne Langston. I'm going to be up here till about 2 o'clock. You can come talk to me, or you can scan that code on your TV or on your tabletop. It'll bring you to a list of songs, and you pick one out, and it'll shoot that thing right on up to my phone. You won't even have to get out of that hard seat. Do a little Travis Tritt and Marty Stewart. There was a time I could drink my cares away, drown out all of the heartache, hurt me night and day. When the thought of you came crashing through, I think I'll have one more. Now the whiskey ain't working anymore, and I need one good honky-tonk angel to turn my life around. That's the reason enough for me to lay this old bottle down. It's a woman willing, that's what I'm looking for. Now the whiskey ain't working anymore. They knew my name in every bar in town. Yes, and they knew all of the reasons I was coming round, round, round. They can set my mind a piece I find, and then they start to pour. Now the whiskey ain't working anymore, and I need one good honky-tonk angel to turn my life around. That's the reason enough for me to lay this old bottle down. Yes, a woman willing, Lord, that is what I'm looking for. Now the whiskey ain't working anymore. No, that whiskey ain't working anymore. Yeah, a little whiskey ain't working anymore. All right, do a little George Strait for you. Guys, if y'all got something in particular you want to hear, like I said, if I can play it, I'd be glad to do it. I do work for tips, and I do appreciate your generosity, but I ask that you be kind to Erica back there. She is your bartender today, and she is working hard for you. There's never a cover charge here on Broadway. Do a little George Strait. I never saw the end inside. It fools are kind of blind. Thought everything was going all right. I was just running out of time. 'Cause you had one foot out the door, I swear I didn't see. But if you're really going anyway, it's the final words for me. Baby, write this down. yourself I love you and I don't want you to go. Write this down. Check my words and read them every day. Keep them close by, don't you let them fade away. So you'll remember what I forgot to say. Write this down. I'll sign it at the bottom of the page. I swear under oath, 'cause every single word is true, and I think you need to know. You can use it as a bookmark. Yeah, stick it on your refrigerator door. Hang it in a picture frame above the mantle where you see it for sure. And baby, write this down. Take a little note to remind yourself in case you didn't know. Tell yourself I love you and I don't want you to go. Write this down. Check my words and read them every day. Keep them close by, don't you let them fade away. So you'll remember what I forgot to say. Write this down. You can find a chisel, I can find a stone. Folks will be reading these words long after we're gone. Baby, write this down. Take a little note to remind yourself in case you didn't know. Tell yourself I love you and I don't want you to go. Write this down. Check my words and read them every day. Keep them close by, don't you let them fade away. So you'll remember what I forgot to say. Write this down. Hey baby, I love you and I don't want you to go. Baby, write this down. Yeah, write this down. All right. How about a little Brooks and Dunn? Come on in, guys. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. How are y'all today? Come on in. Come on in. We got plenty of room. Yeah, I like somebody that hollers. That means they're having a good time. A woo girl. All right. Do a little Brooks and Dunn for the woo-woo girl. I was raised off of Route 3, out past where the blacktop bends. We'd go to church on Sunday morning, race barefoot back to Johnson's fence. That's where I first saw Mary, on that roadside picking blackberries. The summer turned the corner in my soul, down that red dirt road. That's where I drank my first beer. That's where I found Jesus. Where I wrecked my first car, I tore it all to pieces. I learned a path to heavens full of sinners and believers. Learned that happiness on earth ain't just for high achievers. I learned I come to know there's life at both ends of that red dirt road. Well, her daddy didn't like me much in my shackled up GTO. I'd thread bomb in the middle of the night and throw rocks at her bedroom window. We'd turn out the headlights and drive by the moonlight, talk about what our future might hold down that red dirt road. That's where I drank my first beer. That's where I found Jesus. Where at both ends of that red dirt road. I went out into the world and I came back in. I lost Mary, oh, I got her back again. And riding home tonight feels like I found a long lost friend. That's where I drank my first beer. That's where I found Jesus. Where I wrecked my first car and tore it all to pieces. I learned a path of heavens full of sinners and believers. Learned that happiness on earth ain't just for high achievers. I learned, I come to know there's life at both ends of that red dirt road. That red dirt road. Yeah, thank you so much. Hey guys, my name is Dwayne Langston. I'm going to be up here till about 2 o'clock. If you got something in particular you want to hear, if I can play it for you, I'd be glad to do it. Don't forget to be kind to the bartender, Erica, over there. She's going to be working hard for you today. Y'all can scan that code on the TV, or you can scan the codes right there behind you on the tabletops there, and it'll bring you to a list of songs, and you won't even have to get off your stool to ask for something. Sunday morning, man, she woke up fighting mad, bitching, moaning on and on about the time I had. And by Tuesday, you could say that girl as good as gone. And when Thursday came around, I was all alone. So I went for a drive just to clear my mind, ended up at a Shell on I-65. And then I won $100 on a scratch-off ticket, bought you 12 packs and a tank of gas with it. She swore they were a waste of time, oh, but she was wrong. Hey, I was caller number 5 on the radio station, on a 4-day, 3-night beach vacation. Beach sea senorita fishing down in Panama. And I ain't gotta see my ex-future mother-in-law anymore. Oh, Lordy, when it rains, it pours. She was sure real quick to up and apologize when I heard about her newfound look on that FM dial. And it's crazy how lately now everything comes in waves. What I thought would be the death of me was my saving grace. It's got me thinking that her leaving is the only logical reason that I got the last spot at the Hooters parking lot, and the waitress left her number on my check with a heart. She picked up on the first ring when I gave her a call. Hey, I was bid $5 on a Moose Club raffle on a used four-wheeler and 3 free passes for me and 2 of my buddies play a round of golf. And I ain't gotta see my ex-future mother-in-law anymore. Oh, Lordy, when it rains, it pours. When it rains, it pours. Hey, I've been one left over in the redneck road for 3 weeks now. And it all started on the day that she walked out. And then I won $100 on a scratch-off ticket, bought you 12 packs and a tank of gas with it. She swore they were a waste of time, oh, but she was wrong. I was caller number 5 on the radio station, on a 4-day, 3-night beach vacation. Deep sea senorita fishing down in Panama. to see my ex-future mother-in-law anymore. Oh, Lordy, when it rains, it pours. 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 Yeah, rains, it pours. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Appreciate that. Guys, if y'all got something you want to hear, if I can play it for you, I'll be glad to do it. I do work for tips, and I do appreciate your generosity. But I ask, first of all, that you just be kind to the bartender, Erica, over there, because she works real hard. Do a little Waylon Jennings. Was a flower for the taking, beauty cut just like a kite. She was a banker from Macon, swore he'd love her all of his life. Bought her a mansion on a mountain, a farm, a garden, and a lot of land. Paradise became her prison. That Georgia banker was a jealous man. Every time he talked about her, you could see the fire in his eyes. He said, I've walked through hell on Sunday to keep my rose in paradise. He hired a man to tend the garden, keep an eye on her while he was gone. Some say they ran away together, some say that gardener left alone. Him now the banker is an old man, that mansion crumbling down. He sits all day and stares at the garden, not a trace of her was ever found. Every time he talks about her, you can see the fire in his eyes. He said, I've walked through hell on Sunday to keep my rose in paradise. Now there's a rose out in the garden, beauty cuts just like a knife. Some say it even grows in the wintertime and blooms in the dead of the night. Every time I talk about her, you can see the fire in his eyes. He said, I've walked through hell on Sunday, keep my rose in paradise. Yeah, I've walked through hell on Sunday, keep my rose in paradise. I've walked through hell on Sunday to keep my rose in paradise. Yeah, a little Waylon Jennings for you right there. Thank you so much. Appreciate the tip, too, guy. Thank you so much. Do a little David Allen Coe. Maybe. Well, it was all that I could do to keep from crying. Sometimes it seems so useless to remain, but you don't have to call me darling, darling. You never even call me by my name, and you don't have to call me Waylon Jennings, and you don't have to call me Charlie Pride. Yes, and you don't have to call me Merle Haggard anymore. Even though you're on my fighting side, and I'll hang around as long as you will let me. And I never minded standing in the rain. Oh, and you don't have to call me darling, darling. You never even call me by my name. Well, I've seen my name a few times in your phone book. I've seen it on signs where I play. But the only time I know that I'll hear David Allen Coe is when Jesus comes that final judgment day. And I'll hang around as long as you will let me. And I've never minded standing in the rain. Oh, you don't have to call me darling, darling. You never even call me by my name. Well, a good friend of David Allen Coe's named Steve Goodman wrote that song. And he told David it was the perfect country and western song. But after reading it, David read it back and he said, Steve, this is not the perfect country and western song, because you ain't said anything at all about trains, trucks, mamas, prison, or getting drunk. So Steve sat down and he wrote another verse of that song and he sent it back to David. And after David read it, he said, yes, Steve, you have indeed written the perfect country and western song. And the last verse goes a little something like this. I was drunk the day my mama got out of prison, and I went to pick her up in the rain. But before I could get to the station in my pickup truck, she got run over by a damn gold train. And I will hang around as long as she will let me. And I never minded standing in the rain. Oh, and you don't have to call me darling, darling. You never even called me. Well, I'm wondering why you don't call me. Why don't you ever call me by my name? By my name. Yeah, a little David Allen Coe right there. Thank you so much. I do appreciate that. And thank y'all guys for the tips. I appreciate that too. What am I going to do? Blame it all on my roots. I showed up in boots, ruin your black tie affair. Last one to know, last one to show. I was the last one you thought you'd see there. I saw the surprise and the fear in his eyes when I took his glass of champagne. toasted you. Said, honey, we may be through, but you'll never hear me complain. 'Cause I got friends in low places where the whiskey drowns and the beer chases my blues away. Where I'll be okay. And I'm not big on social grace. Think I'll slip on down to the oasis. So I got friends in low places. I guess I was wrong, I just don't belong. But then I've been there before. Everything's alright, I'll just say goodnight and I'll show myself to the door. Hey, I didn't mean to cause a big scene. Just wait till I finish this glass. And sweet little lady, I'll go back to the bar and you can kiss my ass. 'Cause I got friends in low places where the whiskey drowns and the beer chases my blues away. Where I'll be okay. Yeah, I'm not big on social grace. Think I'll slip on down to the oasis. So I got friends in low places. Yeah, baby, now I got friends in low places. Yeah, some of my friends and if y'all got anything in the world you want to hear, if I can do it for you, I'd be glad to play it. Ooh. Woohoo's leaving? Oh, I'm so sad. Well, y'all have a good time, and thank y'all for coming in, and I appreciate the tips, guys. Thank you. Thank you so much. All right. Do an old Kenny Rogers song that Blake Shelton covered. Well, I caught my man with another wife, and it cost me 99. On the prison farm in Georgia, close to the Florida line. I've been there for 2 long years, and I finally made the warden my friend. So he sentenced me to a life of ease, taking care of old Red. Old Red, he's the damnedest dog that I'd ever seen. Got a nose that can smell a 3-day trail. He's a 4-legged tracking machine. Yeah, you can consider yourself mighty lucky to get past the gators and the quicksand beds. But all these years that I've been here, ain't nobody got past Red. And the warden singing, come on somebody, why don't you run? Old Red's in it to have a little fun. Get my lantern, get my gun. Red'll have you treed when the morning comes. Well, them is damnedest dog, buried up in Tennessee. Oh, and he brought down the blue tick hound. He was as pretty as she could be. Yeah, they pinned her up in the swampland, about a mile south of the gate. I take old Red for his evening run, and I drop him off that way. And the warden singing, come on somebody, why don't you run? Old Red's itching to have a little fun. Get my lantern, get my gun. It'll have you treed when the morning comes. got real used to seeing his lady every night. So I kept him away for 3 or 4 days, and I waited till the time got right. And then I made my run with the evening sun, and I cried when they let Red out. Yeah, 'cause I was headed north to Tennessee, Red was headed south. And the warden singing, come on somebody, why don't you run? Old Red's in you to have a little fun. Get my lantern, get my gun, Red'll have you treat when the morning comes. Well, redhead blue chicks all in the south. Love got me in here and love got me out. Yeah, love got me out. Thank you so much. Thank y'all for hanging out with me. I enjoyed the company. Thank you. Thank you. Y'all have the good stay, the rest of your stay. When y'all going home? Oh. Well, y'all have a good flight. Take care. Everybody leaving me all at one time. Make me sad. Yeah. Travis Tritt. We sat there on that front porch of that old gray house where I was born and raised. Staring at the dusty fields where my daddy worked hard every day. He said, son, I know at your age that this old life seems it's a moving slow, and you think you'll find an answer to it all where corn don't grow. Well, he just sat there silent, staring at his favorite coffee cup. Well, the storm of mixed emotions in his eyes when he looked up. He said, son, I know at your age this whole world seems like it's turning slow, and you think you'll find an answer to it all where corn don't grow. Hard times are real, there's dusty fields, no matter where you go. You can change your mind, 'cause the leaves are high where corn don't grow. Well, I remember feeling guilty when Daddy turned to walk back in the house. I was only 17 back then. I thought that I knew more than I know now. I can't say he didn't warn me. This city lies a long road to home. Ain't it funny how a dream can turn around where corn don't grow? Hard times are real, there's dusty fields, no matter where you go. And you can change your mind, 'cause the weeds are high where corn don't grow. Hard times are real, there's dusty fields, no matter where you go. And you may change your mind, 'cause the weeds are high where corn don't grow. You may change your mind, 'cause the weeds are high where corn don't grow. Thank you. Yeah, where corn don't grow. Thank you so much. Little Travis Tritt. down the backwoods, Tennessee byway. One arm on the wheel, holding my lover with the other. That sweet, soft southern thrill. Work hard all week, got a little jingle on a Tennessee Saturday night. Lucky as 7, living in heaven with my Dixieland delight. Spent my dollar parked in the hollow beneath the mountain moonlight. Hold her up tight, make a little loving, little turtle loving on the Mason-Dixon line. It's my life, oh so right, my Dixieland life. Whitetail bucktail, munching on clover, Whitetail hog, sitting on the limb, chubby old groundhog, broken bullfrog, still as free as he's kneeling in the wind. Old grove country girl, gonna give me a whirl on a Tennessee Saturday night. Lucky as 7, living in heaven with my Dixieland delight. Spend my dollar parked in the holler neath the mountain moonlight. Hold her up tight, yeehaw, make a little loving, little turtle loving on the Mason-Dixon line. It's my life, oh so right, my Dixieland delight. Whitetail bucktail, munching on clover, red-tail hog, sitting on a limb, chubby old groundhog, broken bullfrog, yeah, it's as free as a feeling in the wind. Homegrown country girl, she's gonna give me a whirl on a Tennessee Saturday night. Lucky as 7, I'm living in heaven with my Dixieland delight. And I spent my dollar parked in the holler neath the mountain moonlight. Hold her up tight, make a little loving, little turtle loving on the Mason-Dixon line. It's so light, oh so right, my Dixieland delight. Yeah, a little Dixieland delight. Thank you. Thank you so much. Guys, if y'all got anything in the world you want to hear, I'll be glad to play it for you. I do work for tips, and I do appreciate your generosity. And I thank everybody that's already put something in my jug up here. If you like what you hear, drop a little something in the jug. If you don't like what you hear, drop twice as much as you would if you liked it in the jug so I can get some lessons. And I promise next time you come back, I'll be better. I certainly will. Do a little Merle Haggard for you. First thing I remember knowing was a lonesome whistle blowing and the youngest dream of growing up a ride. On a freight train leaving town, not knowing where I'm bound, no one can change my mind, but Mama tried. One and only rebel child from a family meek and mild, my mama seemed to know what lay in store. I spent all my Sunday learning, towards the bad I came on turning, till Mama couldn't hold me anymore. I turned 21 in prison, doing life without parole. No one could steer me right. Mama tried, Mama tried, Mama tried to raise me better, but her bleeding I denied. That leaves only me to blame 'cause Mama tried. Dear old daddy, rest his soul, left my mama heavy load. Tried so very hard to fill his shoes. She worked hours without rest, wanted me to have the best. She tried to raise me right, but I refused. Hey, I turned 21 in prison, doing life without parole. No one could steer me right. Mama tried to raise me better, but her pleading I denied. That leaves only me to blame 'cause Mama cried. Your old daddy, rest his soul, left my mama heavy load. Tried so very hard to fill his shoes. She worked hours without rest, wanted me to have the best. She tried to raise me right, but I refused. Hey, I turned 21 in prison, doing life without parole. No one can steer me right. But Mama tried to raise me better, but her pleading I denied. That leaves only me to blame 'cause Mama tried. Hey, that leaves only me to blame 'cause Mama tried. Yeah, thank you so much. Appreciate that. All right. Guys, I got about 30 more minutes. If you got something you want to hear, I got time to play about 10 more songs, maybe 9 or 10. You got something you want to hear? If I can do it, I'd be glad to play it for you. Chasing That Neon Rainbow. Oh, yeah, I could do that. I could do that. Tuned into a country show. I was rocking in the cradle to the crying of a steel guitar. Mama used to sing to me, Lord, she taught me in sweet harmony. How she worries 'cause she never thought I'd ever really take it this far. Singing in the bars and chasing that neon rainbow. I'm a living that honky-tonk dream. 'Cause all I ever wanted was to pick this guitar and sing. Trying to be somebody, just want to be heard and sing. Chasing that neon rainbow, living that honky-tonk dream. And at the Santa Coffee Cup, 5 acres and an old Dodge truck, headed down to Houston on the show on Saturday night. Yeah, this overhead is killing me. Lord, half the time I sing for free, but when the crowd's into it, makes me think I'm doing something right. Standing in the spotlight, chasing that neon rainbow, I'm a living that honky-tonk dream. All I ever wanted was to pick this guitar and sing. Trying to be somebody, I just want to be heard and sing. Chasing that neon rainbow, living that honky-tonk dream. Got a radio, each one at 30 years ago. Said, son, I just know I'm gonna hear you singing on it someday. I made it up the music roll, and Lord, it on the wheels turn slow. But I wouldn't trade a minute, Lord, I wouldn't have it any other way. Shove it to the stage, I'm chasing that neon rainbow. I'm a living that honky-tonk dream. All I ever wanted was to pick this guitar and sing. Trying to be somebody, I just want to be heard and sing. Chasing that neon rainbow, living that honky-tonk dream. I'm chasing that neon rainbow, thank you, sir. Living that honky-tonk dream. Yeah, little Alan Jackson, chasing that neon rainbow. By request. Thank you so much for that request. Hey guys, welcome to Alan Jackson's. My name is Dwayne Langston. I'm up here for another 20 or 30 minutes. Got something you want to hear? If I can do it for you, I'd be glad to play it for you. Don't forget to be kind to your bartender. She is working hard for you. That's Erica back there. Happy birthday. How was your birthday? Was it amazing? Oh. All right, do a little Chris Stapleton for you. Well, the road rolls out like a welcome mat to a better place than the one we're at. And I ain't got no kind of plan, but I've had all this town I can stand. I've got friends up on the coast. We can jump in the water and see what flows. I've been saving for a rainy day. Let's beat the heat and be on my way. It don't matter to me wherever we are, where I want to be. And honey, for once in our lives, let's take our chances and roll the dice. I can be your lucky penny, you can be my four-leaf clover. Starting over. Starting over. This might not be an easy time. There's a river to cross and hills to climb. Someday we might fall apart, and some night might be a cold and dark. But nobody wins afraid of losing, and the hard roads are the ones worth choosing. Someday we'll look back and smile and know it was worth every mile. It don't matter to me wherever we are, where I want to be. And honey, for once in our lives, we'll take our chances and roll the dice. I can be your lucky penny, you can be my four-leaf clover. Starting over. Starting over. It don't matter to me wherever we are, where I want to be. Honey, for once in our lives, we'll take our chances and roll the dice. I can be your lucky penny, you can be my four-leaf clover. Starting over. Starting over. Starting over. Starting over. Thank you. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Guys, if y'all got anything in the world you want to hear, I got time for 3 or 4 more before this great band comes up after me. If y'all are going to hang around, Roddy and them, they put on a good show. They've got an excellent all-star band, steel guitar, sometimes fiddle, depends on what's going on. Do a little Shenandoah for you. To your door last night. done you wrong and I want to make it right. You say I'm not welcome here. I know it ought to be perfectly clear, but I can't help but wonder what it might be like if I had 2 dozen roses and an old bottle of wine. If I really could have hung the moon, would it change your mind? And if I could cry a little harder and get a little less sleep at night, if I had 2 dozen roses, would it change your mind? Oh, I must have been a fool back then to lose something that you can't have again. I've done all that I know to do. You second guess my every move, and I can't help but wonder what it might be like if I had 2 dozen roses and an old bottle of wine. If I really could have hung the moon, would it change your mind? And if I could cry a little harder and get a little less sleep at night, if I had 2 dozen roses, would it change your mind? And if I could cry a little harder and get a little less sleep at night, if I had 2 dozen roses, would it change your mind? Oh, baby, would it change your mind? Oh, baby, would it change your mind? Yeah, a little Shenandoah. Thank you so much. Hope everybody's having a good time here at Alan Jackson's Good Time Bar. Don't forget to be kind to Erica back there. She is your bartender. She's working hard for you. I think it's a great day to be alive. What do y'all think? I got rice cooking in the microwave, a 3-day beard I don't plan to shave, and it's a goofy thing, but I just gotta say, hey, well, I'm doing all right. Well, I think I'll make me some homemade soup. I'm feeling pretty good, and that's the truth. It ain't drink or drug induced, Lord, I'm just doing all right. And it's a great day to be alive. I know the sun's still shining when I close my eyes. There's some hard times in the neighborhood, but why can't every day be just this good? It's been 15 years since I've been gone. It's good luck to every seed I've sown. Give it my best and then I left it alone. Oh, I think I'm doing all right. Well, look in the mirror, what do I see? A long-haired wolf staring back at me, long in the tooth and heartless as can be. Oh, I think he's doing all right. And it's a great day to be alive. I know the sun's still shining when I close my eyes. There's a hard time in the neighborhood, but why can't every day be just this good? Sometimes it's lonely, sometimes it's only me and the shadows that fill this room. Sometimes I'm falling, desperately calling, howling at the moon. Ah, ooh. Well, I might go get me a new tattoo. I Take my Harley for a 3-day cruise. I'd even bring me a Fu Manchu. Oh, and it's a great day to be alive. I know the sun's still shining when I close my eyes. There's hard times in the neighborhood, but why can't every day be just as good? It's a great day to be alive. I know the sun's still shining when I close my eyes. There's hard times in the neighborhood, but why can't every day be just as good? Yeah, it's a great day to be alive. At Alan Jackson's Good Time Bar on Broadway. Thank you so much. Thank you. Guys, if y'all got something you want to hear, I got time for a couple more. If you haven't tipped me yet, it's not too late. It's not too late to tip the bartender up there. She's working real hard for you today. Do some Alan Jackson since we're at Alan Jackson's Good Time Bar. I'll do that for you. I did Chattahoochee already. I'll do Gone Country for you. Of course, I'd do Chattahoochee again for the right price. You know how that goes. I can be persuaded. All right, I got a request to do an Alan Jackson song. I'm going to do that for you right now. She's been playing in a room on the strip for 10 years in Vegas. Every night she looks in the mirror and she only ages. She's been ringing my Nashville and the records and everybody's buying. She said I'm a simple girl myself, grew up on Long Island. She had a packed her bag to try her hand. Said this might be her last chance. She's gone country, looking at boots. She's gone country, back to her roots. She's gone country, a new kind of suit. She's gone country. Here she comes. Well, the folks seems dead, but he's holding out in the village. Been writing the songs, speaking out against wealthy and privilege. He said, I don't believe in money, but a man can make him a killing. So that's what don't sound much different than Billy. Well, I hear it in them, there's change to see. They're not as backwards as they used to be. They're gone country, looking in boots. They're gone country, back to their roots. She's gone country, a new kind of suit. He's gone country. Here he comes. He commutes to L.A., but he's got a house in the valley. Here the bills are piling up and the pops ain't just ain't on the rally. He said out of serious clothes are screwed up, but the sports and competition. But with the crime and the small these days, this ain't no place for children. Lord, it sounds so easy, it shouldn't take long. Get back in the money before too long. He's gone country, a new kind of walk. He's gone country, a new kind of talk. He's gone country, looking at boots. He's gone country. Here he comes. Yeah, he's gone country, a new kind of walk. He's gone country, a new kind of talk. He's gone country, looking at boots. He's gone country, back to his roots. He's gone country. Yeah, he's gone country. Everybody's gone country. Yeah, by request, little Alan Jackson. See, it's that simple. Ask for something. If I can do it, I'll be glad to play it for you. I got time for a couple more, so if you got something you want to hear, I'll be glad to give it a shot for you. Don't rock the jukebox. I can do that for you. Somebody in here likes Alan Jackson, and that's all right with me because Mr. Jackson's been very good to Dwayne. I tell you that. Don't rock the jukebox. I want to hear some Jones. My heart ain't ready for the Rolling Stones. I don't feel like rocking since my baby's gone. Don't rock the jukebox, maybe a country song. I ain't got nothing against rock and roll. If my heart's been broken, I need a song that's slow. Ain't nothing like a steel guitar to drown a memory. But you spend your money, play a song for me, and don't rock the jukebox. I want to hear some Jones. My heart ain't ready for the Rolling Stones. I don't feel like rocking since my baby's gone. Don't rock the jukebox, maybe a country song. I ain't got nothing against rock and roll, but my heart's been broken. I need a song that's slow. Ain't nothing like a steel guitar to drown a memory. But spend your money, play a song for me, and don't rock the jukebox. I want to hear some Jones. My heart ain't ready for the Rolling Stones. I don't feel like rocking since my baby's gone. Don't rock the jukebox, maybe a country song. Don't rock the jukebox, maybe a country song. All right, don't rock the jukebox. All right, guys, my name is Dwayne Langston. I've had a great time. If y'all are in town, I'm on the second floor tomorrow from 4 to 8. If you liked what you heard today, come back and listen to me again tomorrow. Appreciate that. We'll close my set out with an Alan Jackson song. Well, way down yonder on the Chattahoochee, it gets hotter than a hoochie coochie. We laid rubber on the Georgia asphalt, got a little crazy, but we never got caught. Down by the river on a Friday night, pyramid of cans in a pale moonlight. Talk about cars, dream about women, never had a plan, yet a living for the minute. It way down yonder on the Chattahoochee, never knew how much the muddy water meant to me. Learned how to swim and I learned who I was, a lot about living and a little about love. Fogged up the windows in my old Chevy. I was living, but she wasn't ready. So I settled for a burger and a grape snow cone. Dropped her off early, but I didn't go home. Down by the river on a Friday night, a pyramid of cans in a pale moonlight. Talk about cars, dream about women. Never had a plan, yet living for the minute. Hey, way down yonder on the Chattahoochee, never knew how much the muddy water meant to me. Learned how to swim and I learned who I was. A lot about living and a little about love. Down by the river on a Friday night, a pyramid of cans in a pale moonlight. Talk about cars, dream about women. Never had a plan, yet living for the minute. Hey, way down yonder on the Chattahoochee, never knew how much the muddy water meant to me. Learned how to swim and I learned who I was. A lot about living and a little about love. pale blue light. Talk about cars, dream about women. Ever in a plan, you're living for the minute. Hey, way down yonder on the Chattahoochee, never knew how much the muddy water meant to me. Learned how to swim and I learned who I was. A lot about living and a little about love. A lot about living and a little about love. Hey guys, my name is Dwayne Langston. I appreciate it. I'm here every Tuesday from 11 to 2. I'll be on the second floor tomorrow night from 4 to 8. If you're around and you want to hear some good country music, come on up there. Yeah! Y'all stay tuned for the next guys coming up. I'm sure they'll be better than me.